Dr. Albin. This is my 3-member audience. And my informative speech is on stress and the effects it has on the body. According to Harvard University, extensive research on the biology of stress shows that healthy development can be derailed by excessive activation of responses from the systems in the body. Stress is a common factor in American lives. According to the American Psychological Association, stress about money and finances appears to have a significant factor in everyday life. Nearly 3/4 of adults report feeling of stress about money and finances on a daily basis. Many people experience stress, and stress has significant effects on the mind, body, and spirit. In order to address this topic, I will go over the mind, the body, and the spirit, and the effects that stress has on each of them. Stress has effects on the mind. Christopher Berglund, a 3-time Ironman champion, an ultramarathon runner, and a Guinness World Record holder, has an interesting topic to talk about when it has to come with stress. He states, according to neuroscientists, cortisol, which is the stress hormone, regulates changes in the body due specifically to stress. So that means that when too much stress happens in the body, cortisol goes up, which can cause brain damage. Stress has effects on the body. According to the American Psychological Association, muscles in the body tend to be more tensed up and guarded when it comes to stress and stressful situations. Because these muscles tend to be so tensed up all the time, these can lead to stress-related disorders such as heart disease, ulcers, and even obesity. Lastly, the stress affects the spirit. According to Dale Fletcher, the executive director of Health and Connection, Adam and Eve chose to sin, which led to the spiritual death and illness for all mankind. Fletcher also states that when we live by the Spirit, we can enjoy the fruit of the Spirit in our life, especially the fruit of peace and joy and love, which is conducive to good health. When we don't allow God to be in control of our life, it adds more stress than is needed to be. As I have proven, stress has significant effects in the mind, the body, and the spirit. Particularly with regards to chronic stress, there are significant health effects in the body and the brain. All these stress, however, span back to the fall, which affected our spiritual well-being as well as our mind and our bodies. Many people experience stress on a daily basis, and it has significant effects on the mind, the body, and the spirit. No matter what career field you go into, whether it be a doctor, a parent, a teacher, anything, God calls you to it, and stress will inevitably be there with the job. It affects the way that we function, and more importantly, it affects our ability to spread the gospel and live godly lives. In order to combat stress, we must maintain a close relationship with God by reading His Word, praying daily, and allowing Him to show us what steps to take next. And also by following the healthy way that doctors and medical professionals have given to us.